Don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. This is Andy Leakty with Andy Leakty and Associates as a part of FC Tucker. That quote right there, don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate and wait. That is a quote that I have heard for over 20 years. I bought my first piece of real estate back in 2002 in Arcadia, Indiana. So 21 years ago now, right? And I heard that back then, and I've heard that periodically over the years. And right now we get so caught up in today's headlines that we miss the forest from the trees, right? And we're focusing so much on what's right in front of us that we're not looking at a broader perspective of what's happening. So what I'm going to do today with the Central Indiana Market Watch here for March is I'm going to kind of share with you, I'm going to ask you to kind of have that long-term perspective of don't wait to buy real estate and wait. And I say this from my own experience, but to kind of let you know here, I'm going to start out like I usually do, giving you some stats and providing a little bit more perspective of talking about long term, right? And a little bit about what's going on in the market now. So, like I always do, I'm going to start out with statistics in Central Indiana, breaking down into Hamilton County, and then in Marion County as well too. So, available homes for sale in February in Central Indiana was up 76% from a year ago. Now, you guys that listen to me a lot also know that I like to talk about 4 years ago because it was a long time ago, pre-COVID, pre-inflation, things like that. So while we're up 76% of homes for sale from a year ago, we're still down. We only have 57% of the homes available for sale that we had back in 2019. Hamilton County, the most exaggerated of all of these here in Central Indiana, number of homes for sale is up 202% from a year ago. However, we only have 34% of the homes available in the month of February of 2023 that we had in February of 2019. So that means that for every 3 homes that were for sale in 2019, in 2023, only 1 of those were for sale in Hamilton County. So what do you think that does to values, right? We're going to talk about that in a little bit. And then Marion County, you had 88% more homes for sale in the month of February than in a year ago, but only 65.9% of homes for sale than than 4 years ago. Now let's talk about from another perspective, home values. Home values in Central Indiana. Do you know that the average home in Central Indiana from February 2019 to February 2023 rose 47.7%, so almost 50%. In Hamilton County, the average sales price rose in 4 years 40.7%. And in Marion County, 54.7%. So, my whole premise, don't wait to buy real estate and wait. Do you think the people that bought in 2019, 2018, shoot, even 2020, 2021, you think that they're happy they bought as it relates to home values right now? I would say that they are. And I would say with inventory still being, about half of what they were 4 years ago, I would say that's going to continue to be a solid bet, especially in one of the most stable major metropolitan markets in the United States, Indianapolis. So what are we seeing right now? Both in Hamilton County and the north side of Indianapolis. I'm in those areas a lot. I give that data, but I can give you data from any county here in Central Indiana if you have questions about it. But right now, the sales to list price ratio of homes in Hamilton County right now is 98.1%. So that means that if a home was $100,000, in Hamilton County, but on average it would sell for $98,100. In Marion County, that number is Marion County, specifically the north side of Indianapolis that I'm referring to right now, is 96.9%. So just under 97% on that. So again, right now we're still seeing prices stay pretty steady. Now, 8, 9 months ago, homes were selling for 103 to 106% of list price. So right now, because there's fewer buyers in the market, we're not seeing the homes just escalate at this crazy pace. But because there's not a lot of inventory, we're seeing them kind of level off. And if they're priced well, there's going to be buyers that are intrigued with that. So what does this mean? I've been saying this a lot, but it's really true in this current market landscape. Sellers, as long as you're solid in your price and in your presentation, there's going to be buyers that are going to be interested in your home. Now, if you think that you're going to get $50,000 more than your neighbor got 8 months ago, that's not going to happen. But prices are staying steady. And buyers, listen, prices aren't cratering. We're not seeing evidence of that. But what we are seeing is that they're stabling out. And while we don't have a lot of inventory compared to 4 years ago, we do have a lot more inventory than we had a year ago. So you're going to have a little bit more time. My goal when I'm working with my sellers is to position them to maximize the condition of their home and the price, and to identify that opportune buyer so we can generate a premium on the home. For buyers, it's finding those opportunities of maybe homes that have sat on the market just a little bit longer, and the sellers need to get a little bit more realistic in their price, right? And if they're not, the market's not going to just buy anything in sight right now because it has more choices than a year ago, but still not really where we need to be. And this is really, this is a national issue. This is not just a Central Indiana issue, the lack of inventory. But anyway, hopefully this perspective is valuable for you. If you have any questions or comments about this, as always, I'm going to leave some links in the description that's going to give you some extra information if you want to just see some presentations that we've created that really helps position our buyers and position our sellers how to win in this market. That's free, no cost, no obligation information. But I'd love your thoughts on this. I'd love what you're seeing out there in the marketplace, getting your take on it. And as always, if you know somebody that's thinking about making a move, we'd love to sit down and chat with them and see how we can be strategic and tactical in the way that we help maximize the opportunity for them. This is Andy Liechty with Andy Liechty Associates as part of FC Tucker. And as always, we're never too busy for your referrals. Thanks so much.